All right, gonna turn this thing on and see how well the air conditioning works. Actual evaporator coil and condensing coil. See if this compressor works well. My observation so far is that it works pretty good. As long as I can get this bad boy on. Even the temperature sensor is working pretty good. See how it's going up, holding it in my hand. Put this thing in there until it cools down. This compressor is actually taking a little bit longer than I like for it to kick in. Not quite sure if that's normal, but it's going to kick in a little bit. I'll pause the video until it does. There it is, the compressor kicked in. So soon enough we'll be seeing these evaporator coils freeze up a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit of frost on it. And the system is working fine. All it needs is a little TLC. It's actually blowing pretty good cold air. I can feel it over here. I'm sure this thing will freeze over my basement if I let it. Let's move in for a close-up. See a little bit of frost, not too much. The frost hasn't really built up that much on the evaporator coil. There we go. You can see the frost on this side. Which means you'll see the frost on the other side just as well. Section line is well chilly. Alright, so I'm having fun. The only problem I saw with this thing was the power cord. So I will be replacing this power cord and cleaning it up. I will test out the run capacitor just as well. See, make sure it has the proper, I guess, amount of capacitance in it. It's not low or anything like that. We're also going to tap these two refrigerant lines. So we'll put a service port onto this suction line, and we'll do the same thing for the discharge line. Check the pressures in it and jazz up some refrigerant. I probably might just go ahead and flush the whole thing just for kicks. Anyway, so this is your structural engineer who has turned HVAC mechanic. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. I'm still structural, always structural for life, CE for life. But it's always good to expand your horizons. In the end of it, I'm an engineer. So engineers not have to know how things operate, essentially from the rooter to the tutor. But it does feel good to be more dynamic, I'll say that. And you know what they say, once you go dynamic, static just doesn't feel the same. Anyway, this is Leo D, Little Haiti's finest. Signing off. Peace.